She's Hannah,
She's Amanda.
and we are
Better with us. Today is August 27th, and the history of today is in 1997, Mother Teresa died. In 2011, Hurricane Irene made landfall in the U.S. after causing extensive damage to several Caribbean islands, hitting North Carolina or Outer Banks, yeah, before moving along the eastern seaboard. Yes. And then in 2008, Obama became the first African American presidential nominee. And then in 1964, the musical film Mary Poppins had its world premiere, debuting Julie Andrews. And then in 1928, the Kellogg-Briand Pact was signed between France and the U.S. in a series
the
of
Kellogg
peacekeeping.
what?
Kellogg-Briand, I don't know what the word is.
Kellogg brand?
It's like Braind.
What is that?
I have no idea.
I didn't know
have no
Kellogg had a brain on
Me
their
neither.
head. That is so crazy. That threw me all the way.
I know.
My bad, I interrupted.
Oh, it's okay. You're fine. But they signed this in a series of peacekeeping efforts after World War One. And then 1859, the first drilling of a productive oil well was established in the U.S. And then 1776, during the American Revolution, British forces under General William Howe defeated George Washington and the American Continental Army in the Battle of Long Island. You got some horoscopes for us today, Amanda?
I do.
Amazing.
Aries. Communication will pay off handsomely as you find yourself easily able to charm anyone through your ability to choose words. It's a good time to reinvigorate relationships with your clients. Leo, your personality will be magnetic for much of the day, and you should have no trouble attracting and retaining customers. Keep yourself in the public eye as much as possible, and you'll see big benefits. Sagittarius, though you will encounter obstacles in your path, you should still be able to make some headway if you exercise caution and patience. Don't have patience at all. It won't be comfortable, but this phase shouldn't last long. I don't have patience. Aquarius, you feel renewed and reinvigorated throughout the day, and you should be able to apply yourself assiduously. That's a big word. It's not even that big, but I don't understand. Assiduously, sounds good. Even to tasks you ordinarily don't enjoy. Your customers will notice and approve. I don't know why the thing went down. We ain't got no customers.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. You got a movie?
I do. It is It Chapter 1 from 2017, and it is on HBO Max. And it is about an ancient, shape-shifting, evil
Clown?
thing. I didn't write the other word. Thing that emerges from the sewer every 27 years to prey on the town's children.
He's a clown. I love that movie.
I know you
It
do.
is
That's
one
why
of
I
the
chose
best
it.
movies ever.
That's why I chose it.
I love it.
Do you have a song for us today, Amanda?
I do. Fireflies, Owl City from 2009.
That song was so big.
I used
So
to love
big.
that song.
I know. All
You got some
right.
self-care?
I do. Stop making yourself smaller to fit into some narrative to be more pleasing to the world by Chelsea Diane. Do you have a joke for us today?
I do. This is so funny. What do you call a cow with no legs?
What?
Ground beef. They're crazy.
Oh, goodness. Oh, oh. So, what are we talking about tonight, Amanda?
The show The Survivors on Netflix. That show, first of all, it was very interesting to me. Um, so the whole show, I felt like, what was his name? What was the guy's name?
Kieran?
Huh?
Kieran?
No, no, the other guy, the one who did it.
Oh, Sean. Sean?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole time, I was like, he got something to do with it if he didn't do it the entire time because he was too laid back and too chill and too quiet and too, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just obvious. Like he knew what he knew. He knew, or he had something to do with it, or he did it like that's. I knew he was involved some type of which way. Okay, but that show was like really good to me. Okay, like okay, the part you remember the part where they were sitting around drinking and Sean was like, "You left us and we had to take care of your parents and we did that and you weren't here." And it's like that part really irritated me because first off, ain't nobody asked you to take care of them. Second off, okay, you chose to take care of them. You chose to do that. But given the situation that happened, like my thing is I understand they told him several times not to go out there, not to go out there, it's not safe, blah 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 blah. Okay. But like y'all ain't got a rescue team? Like, did it have to be them to come save them? Because like isn't there um like a like the National Guards, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there not somebody who gets paid, you know what I'm saying, to come do this stuff? Like it was an accident. Like what? He didn't murder them. He didn't murder them. It was
Mm-mm.
just an accident. Like that's all there is to it.
Mhm.
And so his mom like never lost a child. So I guess some things I can't fully speak on. But like you pushed him away and made him feel like lower than low. So he left, and I don't blame him. So yeah, you taking care of his parents, that's on you, big dog. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Now I didn't like how it was all about what was the guy's name? Toby and what were their names? The ones who were killed?
I don't remember now. Okay.
I'm just gonna look it up so that I have it in front of me.
What's that?
So it was Toby, and I cannot. Was the brother's name Chris?
Think so.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's
Either
the
way,
yeah.
it was all about them. It was all about them. Like whether Gabby was just missing or dead, like y'all didn't make anything about her. It was just about them two. I didn't like that. Like something happened to her that day too.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like that. Um, I liked how Bronte was trying to figure everything out. I thought that was really cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it did get her murdered, but I
Still.
liked how she was doing that. Yeah, and I don't like how Kieran was like made a villain.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not gonna say he should say that she was with him or not, but she was with him, and I feel like she should have stepped up and said that. Like, hey, he wasn't alone. Like, he didn't call for help. I did.
Yeah.
I also didn't understand why that was such a big secret because you
Honest.
didn't want to be blamed for their deaths too.
Like
I don't feel like that was very, very friend of you at all. And I loved him and Mia together.
yeah.
I don't know. This show, like, it was really good. Don't get me wrong. To me, it was really suspenseful, but not like chaotic, but like a lot of drama, a lot of suspense. I like that. Um, the mom thought, and how are you so excited to see your grandchild, but you can't stand me?
Right. Like
No, no, you don't get to have access to my kid like that, and you don't like me.
no. Absolutely not.
But you don't get to have access to my kid and just be, oh, so excited to meet your grandchild and stuff, but you don't like the daddy.
Right.
And it's not like he's a deadbeat. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Right. Like
And I didn't like how she treated Mia. I feel like she wanted him and the other girl together.
yeah. I could see
Like I
that.
didn't understand. I don't know. You don't get to say the things that you say about him and feel the way you feel about him because of the death of your other child, and then not like his girlfriend.
Yeah. Right.
No,
Like what sense
won't
does
do that.
that make? And for
Yeah.
no reason.
And I feel like the detective, I feel like she wanted it to be his dad so badly. And I don't fully understand why, because like what disease did they say he had? Or did they ever even say?
I don't think they might have, but I don't think they did.
It was given off like dementia or Alzheimer's or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me, but I'm not fully sure.
Yeah. I was thinking
Um,
dementia.
yeah. But either way, why would you just want it to be somebody who has that?
So weird.
But like it seemed like like you could definitely tell she wanted to figure it out. But it was like she wanted it to be him so badly that as soon as she got any type of sign that it was him, it was over with. Like she
Hmm.
didn't care. She wasn't, and I didn't comprehend that because like his condition, like his situation, like that just wasn't that
Right.
didn't sit right with me.
No.
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like
No.
it at all.
No.
But I loved when they finally figured it out that it was Sean because like um I didn't like Ash.
He was douchey.
Like y- yeah. Like I feel like him and her could have been a really good couple if he wasn't so douchey. Like
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
he just screwed that all the way up.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
the what was his name? What was his name? Julian, the Sean's that was Sean's dad, right? Or was it his grandfather? I think it was his dad. Pretty sure
I
it was
think
his
it was
dad.
his dad. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the show?
So I found the show like the show was interesting, but I had a hard time keeping my attention on it. So I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of hard for me to watch all the way through. You know what I mean? Um, but I will say what I can say is the fact that everyone was blaming Kieran for these two people dying. He was a kid, first of all. Second of all, it's not like he killed them, he murdered them in cold blood. He did. He watched
Exactly.
it. He watched these people die.
Another thing that really irritated me was everybody was like, I lost a son, I lost a son, he lost a dad. Okay, but he lost a brother.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, it's maybe not the same losing a sibling versus losing a kid or a parent, but he lost somebody too. Like, what are we not? It's like y'all are downplaying his loss to upplay your loss, and it's like he lost somebody too. Like
Not
the entire time, I
yeah,
kept
yeah,
thinking about that. Like, and it's like y'all are making
yeah.
it all about y'all and all about them. And I mean, it is
Right.
very much about them. They did die.
Oh,
Don't get me
yes.
wrong. And y'all did lose people too, but so did he. And nobody is like, nobody's caring that he lost somebody.
No.
He just got the blame for it.
He literally watched these people die.
Hmm.
Like even if neither of these people were related to him, he watched them die. So it's like that alone is traumatic, right? Like so you not only are you going to blame him for it, but you're also not going to care about this gigantic trauma that he just went through. You're gonna blame him for that. Like, yeah, I understand he was somewhere he shouldn't have been. That's what kids fucking do. That t- tell me, show me one person who, as a teenager, didn't do something they weren't supposed to do. Please, and I will call you a liar because that's just not that's just what kids do. It is. Every single person, as a teenager, has done something that they shouldn't have done. And yet, for some reason, no one is taking him into account.
Nope.
They
It
just,
felt like the only one who considered him was Mia. And I feel like to an extent, Olivia, just because she was there with him.
yeah, I mean, in a way.
I feel like I feel like they were kind of trauma bonded
Yeah,
over it.
yeah. I feel like maybe like later on his dad also was like, okay, I have to stop blaming my son for something he didn't physically
I
do.
feel like his dad ever blamed him.
I, he may have like right at first just because it was so fresh, but like his mom stuck in that hard.
For
Like
years.
still, like I would be interested to know if she ever does give it up because it's like she like the one person who is supposed to have your back, right? And she's just
Mhm.
like on your own, buddy.
Yep.
Like it's not like he stabbed them to
But
death.
like I mean, his dad is the one who told him to leave because if he didn't leave, she was going to ruin him. So like, I feel like his dad didn't blame him, but he wasn't there for him either.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, definitely
Like
not.
Mia was there for him, and I feel like Olivia would have been there for him the whole time too, just because they were trauma bonded over it.
Yeah. Also, I also found it very odd that the detective was so gung ho about it being his dad.
Yes. Like
Like what?
I don't understand why.
Like was there a reason and I just didn't see it?
Right, because it kept giving off like because he was like the PE coach, lifeguard coach, whatever he was,
Yeah.
PE coach or something,
Yeah.
and he would teach them CPR and stuff. It kept giving off like he was kind of like a pedophile, but it never like showed or said whether he was or not. It just
Yeah.
kept trying to make you feel like it was. And it's like, and as soon as it mentioned that he was on that beach that night, I was like, if he saw her, he was probably giving her CPR. And that was like so obvious to me that it didn't make any sense. And I didn't understand why nobody else understood that either,
Yeah.
given that he used to do it for a living.
Exactly.
And assuming that he had to have, like, it had to be Alzheimer's or dementia, whatever. It
Yeah.
had to be because of the memory thing. Given that he had that, that would just make sense to me. Like,
Exactly. Like I feel like she was just like, you know what? This guy did it, and that's the end of it. And so she had to find a reason for as to why he did it, not how he didn't do it.
yep,
When it's like you literally were looking at the killer the entire time and you
the
just
entire time.
nope, looking right past him.
Yep.
For what? You wasted all of this time because what?
And it's so it's sad because if Bronte had never got killed, none of that would have ever been figured out. It would have never been figured out what
Nope,
happened to Gabby that day.
nope.
Like,
Because
and the
nobody
fact that
cared.
they were just like, I didn't like how I can see how just because Gabby's book bag was on the boat, that it looks like that. But at the same time, nobody thought, oh, Sean has access to that too. And I also feel like if she would have been on the boat, unless they dumped her in between leaving the shore and trying to save these people or this person because they didn't know that she was out there
Right.
trying to save him, um, you think there was really, I mean, they could have been because they could have been crazy enough. Hey, let's make sure we dump this on the way to get him. But at the same time, given the storm, I don't
Yeah.
feel like that would have been the case. So if she had been on the boat, y'all would have found her too.
Yeah.
And that was just crazy. And okay, when all the girls were having dinner that night,
Hmm.
and the mom kept talking smack about me and stuff like that. I don't understand. You don't like that you pushed your son away and he fell into her arms. You
Yeah.
didn't like that. You did not like that. So you wanted to be at her all the time. And then when that guy was taking pictures or whatever and she ran after him, didn't you want to hug her? You realize you did wrong?
Like, you pick a lane, right? Like, do you hate her or do you love her?
Yes. And I guess I can understand how she felt about Kieran and Olivia as the girlfriend because she didn't know she was there. But I also don't understand why it was such a big deal that she was there when they were teenagers. It was very well known that they had a crush on each other. The football game scene
Right.
when you know what I'm saying? Like it was very obvious that they had a crush on each other. So
Yeah.
like, why is it such a shock that she was there? What, because he didn't tell you all these years because nobody told you? But I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like he's done dealt with it all these years. What does it matter now?
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I liked Mia a lot. I do like her. And I also feel like she took way more shit from his mom than I ever would have.
Yeah, she did take a lot.
Oh, buddy. Ain't not a
And
single
then when
chance
she
in this
stood up
world.
to the mom had an issue with that.
Uh-huh. Oh, obviously. Like, I just like, and then Kieran didn't stand up for her, at least from what I saw and what I
Olivia
noticed.
did though.
Yeah. 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 Which is like, fucking finally, somebody fucking has a backbone. Like, why do people like, I
And
don't understand.
they let her grief take like they felt so bad about her grief that they just let her be a piece of crap to people. Well, to him mostly. And also, I guess I can kind of see you being upset that she took Liam on, like she took him in the way she did, because that's your mom and she supported him and was there for him because he lost his dad, but she pushed you away and you lost your brother. So I
Yeah.
can definitely see how that can hit. If she hadn't pushed him away, then why not pull him in? But like you pushed your own child away and took in this other kid. You just
Yeah.
replaced him.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's
It's like,
what?
how is that fair? Like, how is that
So you literally
logical?
lost both of your kids that day because you pushed the other one away.
Yeah. You lost years, years with the one child you have left because what? Your brain couldn't comprehend it? Like, what's the problem?
Right.
You know? And then, like, people enabled it.
Yep.
And it's like,
The whole it's like the town. The town
yes,
enabled it.
that's, yeah. It's like the only people that I saw that were kind of like just maybe more took themselves like away from the situation was like Bronte because she was so engrossed in finding out what happened to
Gabby.
yes, I keep on trying to call her Brandy and I don't know why. I know that's not right though. I'm like, why is it coming up Brandy? But like, yeah, she was because she was so engrossed with trying to find out what happened to Gabby. I think that's what did it for her. But like
Yeah.
it really
And
like
then obviously Sean because he knew what he did.
right. So like that makes me wonder like what do you mean you took care of his parents, sir? What do you mean? You didn't want to be anywhere fucking near that shit.
Yep.
So, are you trying to say that, like, what are, like, that was so crazy to me. How, one, I see, he always seemed angry for some reason. Like, just, he always had something snarky to say. He always was like, oh, poor me, you know, like, he gave, like, he gave, like, fuckboy energy. Like,
I think they let the grief, not necessarily the grief, I think they let the trauma of that day go on for so long, let it be like it was always fresh. Like, it became what that town was about.
yeah,
It became the only thing that anybody could remember that they knew of. Like, nothing,
exactly.
like, it just became the town.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
everything was centered around that.
Which made it centered around everybody hating Kieran.
Yeah. Like, it was the way that they gave off about that day. And I'm not saying that it was a, like, it was traumatizing. It was a loss. It was, you know what I'm saying, 3 people that day. Not all in the same way, but yet, like, it was. I'm not saying
Horrible.
that.
Horrible.
Yes. But the way the town acted about it, you would have thought that it wiped out a whole neighborhood. That it was just like a tsunami who just wiped out a whole neighborhood and
Right.
hundreds died.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, it became, it's like, man, what was the name of the freaking town? Hang on.
I don't even know.
Instead of it being Evelyn Bay, it was Toby and Chris Death Day Town.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like, that was
Oh yeah.
just, I'm not saying every year on that day, don't go out and have a memorial, whatever. That's
Right.
great. But it was like, y'all never got past it. Y'all never, like, nothing else mattered.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Exact. And nothing. It didn't. It kind of put
And
an
I
entire
didn't like how Olivia was like, Mom, you got to move past this. You got to get over. Like, she was never allowed to talk about it.
yeah.
Like, she wasn't allowed to wonder why her daughter was never found. Like, she very much so is. And it's a good thing that she never gave up and that she never stopped trying because they ended up finding out what happened.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that she should have been so into it that she ignored her other child
Right.
or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that can be hurtful. But I don't blame her for never giving up.
No. No. I mean, as a mother, you have a feeling, you have that gut feeling that it's like, this isn't right. Something happened, and I need to find out why.
Mhm.
Like, so yeah, like, there, it's the thing of like, whenever you stop, the world keeps going. But it was kind of like for this town, the whole world stopped, just frozen in time,
Yep.
you know? No one kept going. It's just
Nope.
like, that's not how it works. Like, yeah, horrible things happen. Absolutely. But like whole towns do not just stop. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So the fact that this one did is like, how? You know what I mean?
It was
I don't
crazy to me.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, have a memorial every year, celebrate their birthdays every year. That's
absolutely.
great. But that can't be the only thing
No,
that
and it
is
was.
taken into consideration.
Right. And it was.
Like,
It was like a fog over the city of
mhm.
just these two people
Just them
died.
2, not even
Yep.
Gabby. Not even Gabby, just them 2.
Yep. Yep. And then um it made me so mad that it took them so long to figure out what happened to Bronte. Like, and don't get me wrong, I realized like in the show it didn't seem like it took so long. But like it did. It took too long for them to realize this is not what like this is not what happened, right? Like this dude didn't kill her. He was trying to save her. So we need to go look at these other people, right? Like this could have all been okay, he didn't do it. Let's check these people. But they didn't do that.
It wouldn't have taken so long if the detective wasn't so gung ho on making
Yeah.
it be him.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, it was a good show. It definitely was good. It was just a
Mhm.
me problem. It wasn't the show. It was just a me problem that because I couldn't focus on it as well as I wanted
Yeah.
to at least.
The book writer, the author,
Yeah.
George, I
Hmm.
think that was his name. Yeah, George. He gave off weird energy.
Yeah. I mean,
He like when he hit on Mia when they were sitting at the
yeah.
computer and she figured out that Gabby was in the cave.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of had questions about him.
I kind of felt like he should have his devices checked.
I don't know. It was just really weird.
Yeah. Like he was he was he was creepy. Creepy in a way. Like don't get me wrong. I know that he was a photographer, whatever he did and all that. But like I was like the whole time I'm thinking like I hope somebody checks his devices because he
Yeah,
is that kind of creep. You know what I mean?
yeah, it was weird because I couldn't decide if he just liked Mia that much because she was showing him attention, or if he really was a creep.
Yeah.
Just weird. I don't know. Something wasn't right there.
Yeah. I mean, I got
But
the vibe that he was just an all-around creep, but I could be wrong. Now, was this a limited series or was it an actual show? Like, is it coming back again or no? I can't remember. I know I looked it up, but I can't remember what it said.
yeah, it's a limited series. That's why I picked it to watch.
Okay. 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 I couldn't remember.
It was only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being small, but it felt like a lot happened in them 6 episodes.
Yeah, it did. It did. Definitely. Also, just one more thing I want to say about the show. I love that they got Clark's mom from the 100 to play the mom. That made me so happy to see her again. I'm like,
That's funny.
I loved it. But
She's a very good actress
oh,
because I could have,
right. She really is. Like, she's a good one.
like, right after it happened and he was in the hospital or whatever, and she was just standing there, like, yelling at him and stuff, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, what?
Hmm. I'm Hannah.
And I'm Amanda, and we are
Better with us. You can't pour from an empty cup.
So refill it every day.